Tabu.
Better known as Tabu. Thank you very much for coming, Tabu.
Thank you,
What?
Nothing.
Nothing is what?
Go on.
Go on is what?
Shubhangi?
Would you like to say something then?
I don't know what to expect because it's the first time I'm here. It's because of him. And I guess I'll take it as it comes. It's a bit much for me to read 7 of my films being shown here. Shooting हो रही है क्या? So yeah, I'll take it as it comes, like I said, and I'll allow Mayank to
Do the talking for you.
to lead me through it.
Lead me through it. I will lead you through it. Well, like we do every year with the retrospective, we allow the artists to choose their best works. To give you an example, last year we held a retrospective with Rishi Kapoor, and we had a back and forth conversation with him lasting at least a month, because every few nights he will call back. He said, नहीं यार वो भी पिक्चर डाल दो. फिर सर 7 हो गए, फिर चलो ये भी डाल दो, सर इसको हटा देते हैं. Then again he'd call, say नहीं ये भी डाल दो. By the end of it, he was not satisfied with 8 films, so he forced us to put half of a film. So we had to carry his childhood version, from Mera Naam Joker. We had to play that as a separate movie because 8 was our limit. But when we were speaking to Tabu, she said less is more. थोड़ा कमी डाल दो. What do you mean by less is more? What is less is more? Yes, you did. These are your words.
Like, how many movies will people want to watch of mine? Like, bore मत करो, जितने कम हो सकता है डाल दो. No?
Are you bored by your own films?
No.
Why will the audience be bored of your
I
films?
don't know ना. I can't speak for them. यार. उनकी मर्जी है, उनका चॉइस है ना. मूड भी होता है ना. आज ये नहीं देखना है, हटाओ पीछे.
But we're looking at a body of work that spans almost 80 films and almost 30 years. Would that be correct? And do you have vivid memories of all those films, or do they just blur at a certain point? When you do 80 movies, I'm sure you can't tell one from the other. Is that the case?
Some things stay. Things that have been important to you, or have impacted you, or have meant something, or there is any important memory attached to it, will stay with you. Because it was so intense for you at that point of time, in a good way or bad, but because it had that kind of effect on you, it stays. And your associations that you make with those memories carry forward onto other things also. So I don't think we can be separate from the impact of our work.
So when you say memories and the good ones and the bad ones, do you necessarily remember the process of making the films, or do you mean memory in terms of the characters you played?
I think for me, the memories come from the people that have been involved in making the film and going through that journey with me. If the memory has been good, then most of the time, the people involved have been responsible for the good memory. And I will give credit to them. Because your experience with the character is not going to be just good,
Right.
It's going to go through its own journey of the character, and it's not always very good and happy, But the people around you make your experience for you, and if there have been bad memories, then I would also hold the people responsible, and I think the work experience memory needs to be kept separate from your experience of the character or your own internal journey, because उसके लिए कोई जिम्मेदार नहीं है. आप उसको कितना enjoy किए हो, या आप इसको कितना तकलीफ से किए हो, या whether you've done it willingly, unwillingly, वो तो आपका है. You know, you can't blame or credit anybody with that. But good and bad memories, I think I attach it to the people and what was happening around at that time.
The people you associated with.
Yeah.
Right.
And also what was, along with that, like Kala Pani, I will always remember the horror of reading those Malayalam dialogues and being told that all these 4 pages of dialogue is going to be done in one single shot.
Wow.
You know, so that memory of that will always stay with me. You know, so...
But that hard to do anyway, na? Like right before we began the interview, I asked her that, you know what, I'm going to ask you one question that you may have to recall, and that's the first memory of you watching a film. She said, huh? Like, it's not an exam, yeah, it's okay.
Who can remember the first memory of the first film that they ever watched in their lives?
If you don't remember.
Except if they're 16 years old, no?
Sure.
They'll remember.
Sure. But in terms of memory, has there been an experience in your filmmaking career, Tabu, where you've had a terrible time working on a film, but when you've actually seen the film, you've loved it?
Most of the time.
Really?
No, because filmmaking is hard work. And what you end up watching is completely divorced from what was happening. While making it, you cannot ever picture what is going to be there. That only the director knows.
Right.
And sometimes you're going through so much, like even physical. So yeah, sometimes you're going through these really challenging challenges physically, like when you're doing action, for example. You're going through really the most like unexpected and uncommon form of physical work. You know, you're jumping, you're getting hit, and you're getting bleeding and all that. And then when
you had major injuries while shooting?
A few.
Really?
Yeah.
Like which one?
Head injury.
Where?
In Salanjari Festival.
Okay.
During Salanjari Festival. I had like an iron pulley fall on my head and I had stitches. And,
wow.
Yeah. And on my knee and other films and all that. But yeah, so the experience of making a film is completely different from the experience that you get when you watch it on screen. These are two different worlds altogether. Of course, because for an actor and for the people involved, it's a personal experience. And for the audience watching it, it's a sort of objective experience.
But what I meant was from a personal point of view. For instance, like a director you really hate, but you really love their work.
I'm not saying anything.